I absolutely love my Hydro Flask water bottle, and my kids love taking these Hydro Flask food containers to school with pasta or hot food for lunch in the winter time. And usually we just warm up things in a bowl and then put it in here. But I wanted to see whether you could actually microwave these containers themselves and whether or not it actually works. So here I've got the same amount of water in this Hydro Flask food container as I do in a ceramic bowl. And in the end, we'll check out whether or not you can actually microwave Hydro Flask water bottles, or this would apply to tumblers as well if you've got a tumbler. So first, if we look at the temperature of this water, it's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 79 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 26 degrees Celsius. We'll go ahead, put this in the microwave for 1 minute, and we'll see how much the water warms up compared to the regular bowl. We'll also see whether there's any sparks or not. Hopefully it won't spark and destroy the Hydro Flask. Okay, so no sparks at all. The outside of the Hydro Flask is warm, but it's not very hot. So that's good after a minute. The base, however, I can actually smell a bit of burning on the Hydro Flask itself, which is not a good sign. Yeah, it definitely doesn't smell great. That is concerning. If we go ahead and put this in, we'll check the temperature. Here with this one, it's saying now 42 degrees Celsius or 108 degrees Fahrenheit. So it has gone up a bit. So we'll go ahead and put the bowl in for 1 minute as well. So checking the bowl now, the water inside the bowl's gone up to about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Or about 50 degrees Celsius, which is a notable difference over the food flask. And apparently that's because metal actually reflects the microwave, so no microwaves are getting in through the side, only through the top, whereas with the bowl it can get in through all directions. I actually found my Hydro Flask tumbler here, so we'll go ahead and pop that one in for 1 minute as well. The outside of this one feels quite hot. The water on the inside still feels cold. Yeah, if we look at the water on the inside, it's still just 84 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 degrees Celsius. So it's hardly warmed up at all in the tumbler. It smells fine. I don't have any issue with the smell like I did with the food flask. That was a bit weird. And then lastly, we'll go ahead and do my 32 ounce bottle. This is the one I'm most nervous about because I care about this product the most. Ah! Okay, we'll go ahead and put this one in for 1 minute. I hope we don't break it. Okay, it's been a minute. It didn't spark or anything. The outside is quite hot to touch. The rim was extremely hot to touch for a second there. Oh my god, I've actually gone ahead and melted the lid. See how it's bent there? And that's not water, that's melted plastic. Oh, that's disappointing. So yeah, you definitely shouldn't microwave the bottles because the lid might get damaged. But I think the bottle itself is fine. If we go ahead and check the temperature of the water, 29 degrees or 84. So really the water hasn't warmed up at all, similar to the tumbler. And I've gone ahead and kind of ruined my lid. Okay, lastly, I'll just check whether or not the insulation's damaged. So if I pour boiling water in it and the outside of the container gets hot, then that means that it's actually damaged and ruined the insulation. So this one on the left here, this little one didn't go in the microwave. I know the insulation for this one works well, so I can use that to compare to the other ones. Hopefully I haven't permanently damaged any of these. So I feel the outside of this one, still completely cold. Feel the outside of this one, still cold. That means it's not damaged. Outside of this one, still cold. And outside of this one, still cold. So the insulation is still fine. Putting it in the microwave didn't damage the insulation, but I did melt the lid on this one and just didn't really seem to heat things up. It's better to put it in a different container. While you're here, go ahead and check out my other video on whether or not you can microwave Yeti cups, as well as some other experiments that I did.